Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first vlog of the Sri Lanka trip which we took very sudden, and it was a impromptu trip. It was beautiful. We started off with a direct flight from Colombo to Bengaluru, and it was a 5-day trip in total. As soon as we landed, we took the SIM from the Sri Lankan airport itself, got out and hired a car wherein we took a driving license. I took a car because we wanted to go to Gaul, Veligama, Angama, Mirisa, Unavatana. So there were a lot of stuff. So we wanted a car because we were traveling with kids, and it was so peaceful. I tell you, this was the best decision. The roads are so scenic, nice and clean. It was beautiful to drive from Colombo to Gaul. It took us 2 hours, and we reached this beautiful property we which booked in Gaul, Radisson Blue. The views were stunning. The hotel was nice. The room was spacious enough, and we took this room only just for the view. I kept on going to the balcony and kept looking at the beautiful view. It had pool, it had a beach access, they had a beautiful kids club, 2 to 3 restaurants and cafe and a bar to spend time, and a gym and everything. They gave us this kids for the kids as well to engage them. And then directly we checked into the property, relaxed for a bit, and directly went to the pool. We had some coconut water which is called as King's Coconut in Sri Lanka. It was so sweet and nice and refreshing. The weather was hot in the morning, not very hot, but the humidity was great. Then we went to the beach as well. The sunsets are amazing in Sri Lanka. They are magical. We also saw these baby turtles which was just 53 days old. So cute. We were scared, but it was such an experience to see them directly walking from the sand to the beach. And then I left the kids for some time at the kids club. It was so nice. There were caretakers, there was painting, art, video games, toys, educational toys, books and whatnot. And then we went for the dinner, which was a buffet included in our stay. We had some nice Sri Lankan food, some sushi, salads and Indian food as well was there. So we enjoyed, looked after the property, and then went to sleep. Morning it was a buffet breakfast like any other 5-star hotel. It was amazing. A lot of veg options were there to select from. We also tried the Sri Lankan appam, which was very nice and fluffy. After a good session in the pool, kids love to swim now because they are learning. After we took a session in the pool, we checked out from the hotel to explore the other part of the Gaul, which I've heard is very beautiful. So we were very excited to travel to Gaul town and see. This hotel was not in the Gaul town, it was little away from that, so it took us another 15 minutes to go to the Gaul town. All said, the Gaul town was beautiful. The streets were so nice, cafes, jewelry shops all around. It was a vibe. We also had gelato at this famous place called Isle of Gelato, and they have tuk-tuk, I mean their autos in every damn color, from purple to green to black to white to blue. We loved the gelatos here. I think we had twice to thrice the gelatos here in the whole trip. They have their branches all over Sri Lanka. We had the one in Ahangama as well, and they also have, I think, a branch in Veligama. So after having this gelato, again we took on to stroll and explore the streets of Gaul town. We saw the Gaul fort, we saw the Gaul clock tower, we saw the Gaul museum and lot of official buildings as well. It was crowded in some parts and some parts were really empty. They have lot of souvenir shops, clothes shops, spices shop, tea shops. Teas are very famous in Sri Lanka for that matter, but we didn't wanted to shop anything from here because we had plans to go shop in Ahangama and Mirisa. So we saw all these historical sites, strolled for a bit, parked our car peacefully. Actually, it was the best decision. So if you are going to Sri Lanka, hire a car from Colombo airport itself. If you have multiple places to cover, becomes very easy with the kids if you're traveling. And then we went to Unavatana beach and this turtle beach. We parked our car in one parking, walked 1.5 kilometer and saw this turtle beach. So this is all connected with one. So you reach Unavatana, you do the turtle beach, and then you do the swing as well. So I don't know swimming. I wanted to do the Sri Lankan swing. We went to Delavella beach, which is known for that, but there was no life jacket. The tides were so high, I was so scared to do it. This was the place I was like, no, I'm not doing it, I'm scared. The waves were really harsh and they told me they'll bring a boat if I drown. I was like, no, I'm not getting into this. We directly drove from Gaul to Veligama and we stopped at this cafe called Nomad Cafe, which was beautiful, and we had a smoothie bowl and a coffee here, and then headed towards our Airbnb. So follow for more.